Okay, so now what we're going to do is we discussed the last time we were going to look at the mixing of the actual track, but I've decided to leave that now until I actually get the kick, snare, and hi hat into the loop. Obviously, you have some very nice resultant loops that we've created, and now we're going to basically cement that now and decide what kind of track we're actually going to make. Originally, what I was thinking about was actually doing a drum and bass track, but having pitched everything up to 165 beats per minute, I realised that the actual samples and loops themselves don't work at that speed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the track at around 129 and do a straight ahead dance track, but I'm going to do it as experimental as possible because I want to get it into people's sort of minds to try their very best and make sounds through different pieces of hardware, different pieces of software. So we're going to make a very experimental kind of glitchy dance track. What I've done first of all now is use Kontakt to go through my kicks collection because I want to basically make a kick drum and put that really 4x4 as usual. So what I'm going to do is go through all of the different sounds and pick an actual kick track that I'm going to use. So I'll push the microphone over to the speaker and let you hear the kicks that I have there. Okay, so I have quite a nice kick on E2, so I'm probably going to use that. What I'll do is I'll record it in and then show you how to quantize in live so that we can make an actual beat out of it from there. So I'll do that now. Okay, so as you can hear now, I've created a kick drum track and recorded it, quantized it down. So I'm gonna listen to it back and see how it sits with the actual sounds themselves, and then we can make some mix decisions when we go ahead to do that then from there. Okay, so I've done that now. Basically, it's time to move on to the snare. Okay, so I've done the same thing again. I've opened up all of the snare patches that I already have created in Kontakt. Just looking through really for a snare itself. So I'm going to play the track and then see if we can find a snare and then go from there. So again, I'll push the microphone over onto the speaker so you can hear exactly what I'm doing, and we'll choose a sample then from there. Okay, so I'm quite happy with that one. Yeah, it's quite nice. And what I'm going to do now is obviously record that down so that you can hear it a little bit better, and then we'll do the quantization and everything from there again. Okay, so that seems to be everything going there now. We'll now move on to the hi-hat. Okay, so I've got the hi-hats loaded up again in Contact. I'm basically just going to play with this for a while until I get a decent enough groove going, and then we'll choose the correct MIDI part from the actual groove itself, and then we'll quantize it up and put it in with the actual track itself. So I'll let you hear exactly what I'm doing because I'm going to be playing it off the keyboard. So basically here we go. Okay, everything seems to be right there. I'm just going to play it in relation to the actual beat itself. I'm going to take out all of the other parts because I want to hear it just against the kick drum. So we'll do that now and see what it's like. Okay, that seems to work nicely. That we've quantized it up. It's quite a good wee groove we've got going there. I'm going to maybe write another part for a closed hi-hat, or sorry, I should say open hi-hat for the in between the kick and the snare, so that we can get a wee bit of movement going with the actual beat itself. But we're good to go with that, I think.